Hi everybody, if you don't know me already, my name is Kaylee. I am a gut health nutrition coach, so I help people to overcome chronic gut and digestive issues using the principles of ancestral nutrition as well as some other holistic health principles. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 6 things you can do to relieve headaches naturally instead of taking over-the-counter pain medicines. So over-the-counter pain medicines like ibuprofen, Advil, Aleve, Tylenol are actually very damaging to your gut. So they can cause gut dysbiosis, they can cause leaky gut. So gut dysbiosis can lead to things like indigestion, bloating, gas, SIBO, yeast and candida infections, and a lot more digestive issues. Leaky gut can lead to food intolerances, autoimmune diseases, joint problems, toxin overload, and a lot of other issues as well. So if you're doing this on occasion, if you have a bad accident or something happens and you take one, this is not the end of the world. If you do, aspirin is the best one to take, but if you're in a lot of pain, you need something more, don't fret over it. This is more, you don't want to be taking these on a regular basis because the more you take, the worse the effects. So yeah, we're gonna look at 6 things you can do. This is basically my little checklist because I've dealt with a lot of headaches in the past and I've gotten a lot better. And if I get one now, I know it's my fault and I know what I did to get it. So basically, I'm gonna go over kind of my little checklist, the things I do when I do get a headache, the things I do now to avoid even getting them in the first place so that you will have that as a resource. So first of all, before we get too far in the video, I just want to let you guys know I did recently create a free training video on how to heal your gut by getting your digestive system to work like an efficient machine. This is a longer video than my YouTube videos, but it really lays out a whole roadmap for you to heal your gut. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll link it down below and I'll talk more about it at the end if you're interested as well. So let's go over these headache tips. First, focus on hydration. So that is not just drinking water, because if you drink too much water, it causes the opposite effect of hydration and you will pee out a lot of water. So by hydrating, I mean you want to put a pinch of quality salt in your water. This should not taste like salt water. You shouldn't really taste it. It is an ever so slight different taste, but a little bit of a quality salt, like I like the Redmond's Real one. Celtic sea salts are delicious too. So something that's good, not an iodized salt, not a table salt. We want the minerals in there. That's what makes it more hydrating. So I'd recommend always salting your water. I salt pretty much all of my water unless I'm getting like one quick little sip, but I always salt bottles of water. Bone broth, milk, juices. If you're having a juice, make sure it's a good quality one, no sugar, no added stuff, and you're having it with a meal. You can do lemon water with a little salt, apple cider vinegar water with a little salt, coconut water, aloe juices, things with minerals in them. You can also, have soups with bone broth and salt, or you can have fruit is very hydrating too. So think about that. And if you're having a headache, you can take a pinch of salt and just have that and then down it with some water, or just have something nice. So I like to have like sparkling water with lime juice, like a lot of lime juice, or so it's sparkling limeade, or I like to have sparkling grapefruit juice and I put a pinch of salt in there. That really helps me to avoid an afternoon headache. So that's something you can do, or you can just drink more water with some salt in it. So stay hydrated. That will help if you get a headache, address that dehydration aspect. Also drinking more water earlier in the day can kind of help get you on the right train with that too. I notice the days I work out and have my whole big water bottle in the morning to drink, I'm less likely to get a headache later because I'm just kind of ahead on hydration. So then eat food. Sometimes your headache is literally you're hungry. So this is not one where I have a headache and I just go eat food. It would be more so like if it's getting near a time I'd normally eat and I'm starting to get a headache, I'd be like, oh damn, I'm hungry, I need food. So I would do it more that way. I wouldn't like snack to try to relieve your headache, but if it's been a while, it's getting close to a meal time and you're like, oh my god, I have a headache, then yeah, I would go eat. Number 3 is a huge one. So a lot of headaches are caused by tension, so releasing this tension. So massage your neck, your upper back, your head, all that area, and do some stretches too. So if I have a headache, I like to do this stretch kind of to the side and then go kind of at a diagonal And that feels really good right now. And I do both sides like that. Also clasp my hands behind my head and like lean forward. It's another one I'll do. And it can be nice too, like when you're going to the side, to just kind of like massage down a little bit. And I'll also go like behind and get my neck and like my upper back a little bit. I'll do some shoulder rolls. This feels really good right now. So that's kind of some things that I'll do just to kind of loosen that area. You know, I crack my neck. It gets a little tight, so you can try to notice if the day, if you're like stiffening up or anything, you know, just kind of roll your shoulders back, loosen up a little bit. Yeah, and massage that tension out. Use a foam roller. Ask someone else to massage you. Anything like that is really, really helpful. I always do that. I also like to do like a dead hang from a pull-up bar and then kind of like poke my neck forward. It sounds weird. You can also just like lay your hands out here and do it that way. And I get a little crack right here at the top of my neck, and that's really relieving as well. So, you know, kind of personal to me what works, but you know, try it out, see if it helps you. And then let's see what I have here. Oh, this is really common when traveling too. Like, if you're in a car, sometimes the seats kind of push your head forward or kind of like curl you in. So traveling can definitely cause this a little bit, that tension too. So if you have a headache, your neck is tight, definitely start massaging. Number 4 is take a rest break. So if you're like in go, go, go mode, you're going about your day, you're stressed, you're trying to get things done, and you got a headache, you need to rest. And if you're like, I don't have time to rest, you do have time to rest, and you'll be more productive after you rest, because believe me, I've been here so many times. I don't have time to rest. I just have to keep going through. And I'm like, no, I need to stop for like 10, 15 minutes, okay? And just kind of lay there, relax, go outside, and you will feel so much better every single time I do this. I'm like, oh my God, I feel so much better. Now I can actually continue with the work that I have to do with more energy and not be just dragging through this. So if you're feeling that way, take a short rest. It does not have to be long. Give yourself 10 minutes. You will be way more productive after this. So you do have time. You have to prioritize your health. So let's see. Another few things you can do to kind of prevent this from happening are really make sure you're getting enough sleep. Everyone's different. 8 hours is not enough sleep for me. I like 9 hours. Sometimes 8.5 is fine. Sometimes I want 10 hours of sleep. So listen to your body. Everyone is different. Some people thrive on 7 hours of sleep. I'm not one of those people. So know your body, see what works for you, get good sleep. Don't overschedule your day so you're not bombarding yourself too much. Maybe even schedule in a little bit of a break during a time you notice you tend to get a headache, or, you know, I feel like the afternoon is really common. That's when I used to get headaches, and it'd be like I was going all day and I've just been doing too much and I need a break. That's so much of what my headaches have been in the past. So, you know, maybe you need to just schedule in a little walk, a little laying in the sun, a little reading or something like that for afternoon little break. If you get up earlier, this is much more common too. Any times I've regularly gotten up really early, like 6 o'clock, I tend to get more crashes. If I get up a little later, I don't tend to get that crash. So realize that too. And then, okay, number 5, take a break from screens and go outside. Looking at screens does not feel good. It really doesn't. So if you've been looking at a screen for a while and you're getting a headache, that could be a reason too. Going outside will make you feel so much better. So that's a huge one as well. And number 6, get to the root cause. If you are having headaches on a regular basis, there's something deeper going on. And I already touched on some root causes in here, you know, stress causing a tension headache, not enough sleep being a root cause, being stressed in the way you go about your day, that's a root cause too. But some other ones are toxin overload. So if you're exposed to too many toxins, you're not getting rid of them efficiently, you have a lot of stored toxins, that can cause headaches. Caffeine withdrawal. I have definitely quit coffee abruptly and gotten gnarly caffeine withdrawal headaches. Other kind of drug withdrawal, tobacco, anything like that too, can cause some pretty bad headaches too. So know that that's another potential to cause a headache. And then, you know, like a hangover, something like that could also cause a headache. So obviously there are other things that could cause it, but yeah, if this is a reoccurring thing, make sure you're really understanding why it is, why it keeps reoccurring. But generally, those help me so much. Like I said, I used to get headaches a lot. Like in high school, I used to get headaches like practically every day after school and just not feel good. Now I'm like, oh, I was working really hard all day. I'd get up early and work out before school and do all these things. So I'm like, okay, I see why I was all overwhelmed. I was kind of stressed throughout the day. I had a tight neck. But now I schedule my day a little bit differently and it feels a lot better. And if I do feel a headache coming on, I will get up, I'll have some water. I'll usually make myself one of those sparkling grapefruit juices. Definitely have some salt in there. I'll start massaging my neck a little. I'll start doing those stretches. I'll if it's really bad, I will take a break or I'll just end my work early for the day. So those are kind of, yeah, common things. They help me out a lot. One more thing I actually just remembered is if you're a woman, it's more common to get headaches when you're on your period. So that's another thing that can play a role. So if you have a lot of PMS symptoms, addressing hormonal imbalances would be really helpful too. But I've noticed I'm a little bit more prone. I'm pretty healthy, pretty balanced hormones, don't really have any health issues, but I still do notice I'm a little bit more prone during that time. So that's another thing to remember. But yeah, so I hope that helped you with your headaches, and I hope you have some good tips now on what to do. Earlier I mentioned the new training that I have, so I wanted to touch a little bit more on what's included in that. So basically, this is a free training video on how to heal your gut by getting your digestive system to work like an efficient machine. So basically, I noticed a lot of people feel this way, and I felt this way when I had gut issues, that it feels like your digestive system just isn't working properly, like it's a broken down old machine and nothing's working right. So what I teach you in this training video is how your digestive system works, how it should work, what causes it to be off, what are the 5 main things you want to focus on to heal your gut, the 5 keys to a successful gut healing routine. I also cover the importance of a personalized, sustainable, and nourishing diet for healing your gut and how to create this. I also go over how to have full relieving bowel movements, complete bowel movements effortlessly and daily. This is fly in my eye. This is something that I worked on personally. I used to have about 2 bowel movements a week and was constipated for years, over 10 years. And now I have 1 to 2 bowel movements nearly every single day. I would say 6 to 7 days a week. So yeah, this is something I've worked a lot on. I've helped a lot of other people to achieve as well. So if you're constipated, definitely check this out. And then I also go over the biggest mistakes that can delay your healing journey by years, so that you can look out for these and make sure that you are not making these mistakes. I made a lot of these mistakes. That's why it took me so long to heal. It does not have to take you that long to heal. So if you are looking for something, if you like these videos, like the kinds of things I talk about, but you want something with more direction, a little bit more of a roadmap on what you should actually do to heal your gut, then definitely check out this training video, because that's what it is, and it's free and has a lot of really great info in it that has helped me and helped all of my clients to heal. So if you want to check that out, I will leave the link below and you can check it out there if you want. And also, thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did and you know someone else that gets a lot of headaches that could benefit from it, consider sharing it with them. I actually kept this one pretty short, so it won't take too long for them to watch it. And then if you found it valuable, if you want to like it or subscribe for more gut healing videos or comment or anything like that, I appreciate it a lot. But anyway, I appreciate you watching it too, so thank you very much.